This is an easy way to retouch a picture like this. Okay. So I will show you step by step on how you can retouch a picture like this in case if you come across a picture like this. Okay. So I will show you easy way on how you can fix it. Okay. So this is the raw of this picture right here. And this is the after. Okay. So I will guide you step by step on how I retouch this picture and get to these results right here. Okay. So before we start, I would love you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button if this is your first time coming across my channel. So, and to retouch this picture right here, to fix it, from this to this, to fix this picture, we'll be making use of frequency separation. One of the best way you can do frequency separation. Okay. So before, after, and also I've made a video explain step by step on how you can do it from scratch. Okay. So I'm not going to explain that in this tutorial. In case if you missed the tutorial, you can check my channel for it. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to move straight to the editing of this picture. Okay. So, and we are going to make use of this mine all-in-one retouching preset right here. Okay. So this preset contains everything you need as a retoucher, as an editor, as a graphic designer. It's all in one. Just one click, we perform the magic. Okay. So if you haven't downloaded this, my presets yet, you can check my channel description for it. Okay. So we are going to make use of the preset and we are going to use the advanced frequency separation, which is the first frequency separation there. Okay. So, before we do that, we'll first of all pick some of these stubborn pimples, strong pimples on her face out. Okay. So remember, this is before and this is after. Okay. So, and to pick these pimples out, we'll create an empty layer here. Okay. So pick our spot removing brush tool. Okay. So you can still do this with healing brush tool, patch tool, or remove tool. Okay. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're using the spot removing brush tool. Okay. So, and make sure that your sample all layers here, sample all layers is active here. Okay. So all you got to do is to paint on those spots to remove them. Okay. That's just all you got to do. So when doing it, you take your time. Okay. So when you're working on a picture like this, I know you need to fix the picture to be looking more beautiful and realistic. So you really need to take your time. It's not something you do in a hurry. Okay. So let's remove the stubborn spots first. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have removed those spots. Okay. So, and this is the before, as you can see, this is the before and this is after, before, after. So the first step is to remove those stubborn spots, which you have removed. We have removed them. Okay. So let me make a copy of this layer, Ctrl J. Okay. So, and I will make a copy again, Ctrl J. Okay. So we are going to work with this copy. Okay. So now we'll go to our advanced frequency separation here. So click on it. Okay. So it will give you a message. So you click continue. So as you can see, it has loaded. So automatically it will stop here. So to enable us to choose the amount of blood that will be okay to retouch our picture. So now, one thing you need to know, like I always explain in my videos, there is no particular amount of blood to work on picture. It depends on the picture you are working on. So what you will focus on as a retoucher is amounts that will blur your picture, and you will still be seeing your textures. As you can see right here, this picture is blurred, but I'm still seeing the textures right here. Okay, so to get the perfect result, this is what you will just focus on. Okay, so but for the sake of this tutorial, this picture, I increase this to 10. So as you can see, 10 is okay. 10 blur this picture and we are still seeing the textures. Okay. So, and this is frequency separation. Automatically, we want to separate the tone from the textures. So when we are working on the textures, it will not affect the tone. Okay. So click continue. Now it has finished loading, and also it will give you this message. This message is directing you on how you can set your mixer brush. Okay. So right here, if you check right here, you will see that the layers have loaded, and this is a frequency separation layers. You have the textures layer and the tone layer, okay, with this correction in between, okay. So we are working on the tone layer, okay, and our mixer brush is selected, okay. So right here, always make sure you are on soft front brush, okay. So here, make sure that your brush setting here, your smoothing is active. Other ones, you remove them. Only smoothing will be active here, okay. So, and here, make sure that you are on clean brush here. Sorry. Here you are on clean brush here. Okay. So the first brush up here, turn it off and turn on the second brush. Always make sure you are on custom here. And weight, my weight is on 60. My load is 60. My mix is 100. My flow is 60. Okay. So this is the setting I use. Okay. So, but if you have your setting that works well, you can follow along, okay? Still want to try my settings, it's fine and okay. But if you're a beginner watching this tutorial, I will advise you not to use my settings because you might not control it. Use 30, 30, 30, 30, or 20, 20, 20, okay? So let's retouch this image. And in retouching of this image, I want to show you guys something. So I want to show you guys something. Let me pick normal brush. So when you are retouching this image, this is how we retouch. We cycle, we cycle, we cycle, we cycle. This way, we cycle, but we'll follow the structure of the face. Or we walk this way, this way. This is how we retouch. So we follow the structure of the face. The way this side is, this is how we walk on. Okay. So by doing this way, we'll get the best results. Okay. And when we are working on, we don't use the highlight to the shadow. Like these particular places that contains more highlight at the highlight. So when we're working on the highlight, we remain on the highlight. We not take the highlight to the shadow this way, no, to spoil the picture. And when we're working on the shadow, we not take it to the highlight this way, no, it will spoil the picture. So this is how we'll be working on circle, 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 circle. Okay. So let's retouch. Okay, so we start with the face. You can say circle, 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 circle. So circle, circle, circle. You can see the way I'm doing circle, 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 circle. So that is how you brush to get the best result. Circle. Circle, 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 circle. Okay, so that's how you brush to get the best results, you know? So, so let's continue mixing. So we'll go over and over again, always zoom in and zoom out to check if we are getting it accurate. And always check your before and after. Okay. So this is before and this is after. Before, after. Okay. Okay. So the way this face carved this way, that's how we're gonna work on it. Okay. So always follow the structure of the face. Okay, as you can see, guys, we have already done a whole lot of work here. Okay, so this is before and this is after. Before and this is after. Okay, so this picture is looking more better than before. Okay, so but we really need to fix more on this picture. Okay, so because we really want it to come out very more beautiful. Okay, so really pay attention to details. Let's fix more. Okay, so guys, this is this picture. Right now it's looking more flawless. Okay, so as you can see, before, after, before, after. Okay, so the next thing we'll do here is to fix this stuff that she rubbed on her eyes. We need to fix it. Okay, so let's fix this stuff. Okay, and before we do that, let's merge this frequency separation layer, Control E. Okay, so and to fix this, create a new empty layer right here. So pick our pen tool here. Okay, so we make a line of this. Okay, so right click and make a selection. So we fade out with 3. Okay, so and the same way this color, we'll do it color by color. So same color, let's finish with same color. Okay, by click, now we adding to selection. So we'll do on add to selection. Okay, so right now we'll go to foreground color here, then pick from the color of the stuff. Okay, so then we pick our normal brush tool. Okay, so opacity on 100, flow 100 also. So paint on it. So Control D to deselect it. Okay, so right now we change the blending mode to soft light. Okay, so the same thing we do here. So create another empty layer, pick our pen tool, and okay, so we make a selection, and here, same way, Okay, so we right click and go to add to selection. Okay, so we pick this color from here also. Okay, so now we paint. Okay, so Control D, and we change the color blending mode to soft light. Okay, so this is beautiful. So now let's merge this with this. So to do the skin toning, we're making use of this my all-in-one retouching preset also. So under a skin tone button here, I'll be making use of the dark skin tone here. Okay, so I click on the dark skin tone. Okay, so as you can see, it's looking nice. Okay, so this is the dark skin tone right here, before, after. Okay, so I merge it together with this. Okay, so now the next thing I will do right here is to add sharpening, more sharpening here. Okay, so here I scroll down. Okay, so under the texture button, I go to sharpening. Okay, so as you can see, I've sharpened the picture. Okay, so now let's take it to where we started from. Okay, so this is the raw picture right here. As you can see, this is the raw picture right here. So we remove the pimples and achieve this. Then we get the final result, which is this. Okay, so this is it for this tutorial. So if you watch this end, you are a pro. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button. I will see you in my next tutorial.